over with. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Faiza Shaista from Class 9E. Today I will be presenting my Karya Ilmiah, or scientific project, titled The Creation of a Simple Solar Panel to Raise the Awareness of Renewable Energy. First is the table of contents. This presentation will be divided into three main chapters. First is the introduction, consisting of background, problem statement, the objective, and research method. Second is data analysis and result, consisting the tools and materials you will need and the steps. Last but not least is summary and recommendation, consisting of results, conclusion, and my recommendations. Before we get into anything, I would like to say the Islamic value. I took this from Surah Az-Zumar, verse 5. Allah, created the heavens and the earth with truth. He covers the night over the day and covers the day over the night. And he subjected the sun and the moon, each running its course for an appointed term. Know that he is the Almighty, the Forgiving. Let's start with the background. Although fossil fuel is the most popular and the most common form of energy source, it has multiple cons and downsides, such as it being unrenewable, negative contribution towards climate change, contributes to air and water pollution, and is honestly pricey. The objectives for this project are 1. To understand how the application of simple solar panels can help reduce fossil fuel use. 2. To test the feasibility of making simple solar panel at a lower cost than commercial solar panels. 3. To assess the effectiveness of simple solar panels in meeting small-scale electricity needs. In this case, I will be testing it with a fan. Number 4, to increase public awareness of the importance of renewable energy through research and implementation of simple solar panels. Research method. This experiment uses a simple structure that consists of wood, wires, a wire connector, and a solar cell, a dynamo battery, and lastly, a small fan propeller. The goal of this experiment is to find out whether we are able to create our own alternative energy in our own homes. The tools and materials that we will need are 1. One solar cell, 2 small planks of wood, one 10 centimeters tall and 5 centimeters tall, a small fan propeller, a small dynamo battery, a small board of any material. In this case, I used a cardboard, but you can use wood, wire connector, and any sort of glue or adhesive. I used a hot glue gun and some double-sided tape. The steps. First step is to glue both wooden beams onto the board, facing each other, and don't forget to leave distance. Step 2 is to glue the solar cell onto the wooden beam, the 10 centimeter wooden beam. Step 3 is to prepare the propeller and connect it to the dynamo battery. Step 4 is to glue the dynamo battery and the propeller onto the wooden beam, the 5 centimeter wooden beam. Step 5 is to stick the wire connector onto the board. Last but not least is to insert the wire into the wire connector. Be sure to be careful with this part so you don't get electrocuted, and to connect the wires accordingly. So red wire goes with red wire and the black wire goes with black wire. Here are the results. So this does work, but I kind of tested it on like a windy day. Because that week it was rarely sunny. I don't know. You guys need to test it on like a sunnier day. Conclusion. Based on the research and experiments conducted, it can be concluded that a simple solar panel can be made independently and can work properly to produce electrical energy, although the power produced is still limited. This experiment shows that solar energy technology is easy to understand and apply. It also serves as an effective first step to increase public awareness about the importance of using clean and sustainable alternative energy. Now, here are my recommendations. My first recommendation is to prepare multiple spare parts of the components, especially the solar cell, because the solar cell is fragile and might break. Number 2 is during cable connecting, it is recommended, if you do it with a parental figure or somebody who is experienced, to avoid risk of electric shock and to ensure safety. Last but not least is to test, like I said before, to test the machine during a sunnier day and not during a cloudy day like I did, so the results are more accurate and optimal. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.